In this video, we are going to be going over your Essay 1 outline. This essay is going to be on analytical writing. So the first thing we want to do is just read over the prompt. So for this assignment, you will be writing an analytical essay on the text Indian Education by Sherman Alexie. This is not meant to be a report or a summary of the text. Instead, I want you to focus on how we can better understand his experience through the text and how the text explores a complex relationship that Alexie has with his culture, his education, and the authority figures in his life. Underneath, I have some questions you might want to explore kind of to get you started. And then down with the requirements, we have the requirements for the essay. So you're going to start by making a plan, which I will go over with you in just a minute. And that's going to be the blueprint for your outline. Your essay should have at least 5 paragraphs. That's going to be 3 body paragraphs, an introduction, and a conclusion. All body paragraphs must include at least 2 support quotes, and these are going to be from Indian Education. All body paragraphs must start with a sentence where you state the purpose of the paragraph. This is going to be your topic sentence. And your essay must be in MLA format. You must have a thesis and topic sentences. And of course, you're going to proofread for grammatical errors, punctuation, syntax, and style. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is make a plan. So this is going to be pretty simple. It's just a way for you to kind of get a broader view on what your plan is going to be for this essay. So there are different options for how you want to structure this essay. So it is 5 paragraphs. There's going to be 3 body paragraphs. So it's up to you how you want to utilize those body paragraphs. So some different options. You could choose 3 different grades in which to do a close analysis. If you do this, I would choose a range. So maybe you choose 2nd grade, 8th grade, and 12th grade, or something like that, where you're getting kind of a different idea of different points in his education, and then you would, compare and contrast how things have changed, what things have not changed, and any other kind of main points or themes or ideas that you want to discuss. The other option is that you could choose 3 particular themes that you want to discuss, and then you're going to pick quotes from throughout the 12 grades that fit those themes. So you could choose a theme like authority figures or something like that, and then you would choose 2 quotes from the different grades that you think best represent that theme. You're going to discuss it, and then for the next paragraph, you'd move on to a different theme. And then your last option is that you could choose 3 concepts or ideas that you found interesting. So maybe they're not a theme, maybe it's a particular character that you found interesting, or a different idea that you saw kind of coming up again and again during the text. So it's totally up to you how you want to do that, and you kind of get to decide how you want to tackle and structure and organize your essay. This is to show me that 1, you understand the text and can analyze it and discuss the underlying message and ideas. 2, that you can organize your ideas in a way that shows control and structure. And 3, that you can properly support your claims or ideas with quotes from the text. So what you're going to be doing here is just basically planning out your body paragraphs. So what do you want to talk about in each of your 3 body paragraphs? And then we're just going to move this over to your outline once you have this done. So take some time, get this done first, and then once it's all completed, you are good to start your outline. So you're ready to start your outline. So the first thing you're going to do is look at your introduction. So you're going to have a hook. There's a link here to a document with different types of hooks for your essays. Then you're going to introduce the text, which in this case is going to be Indian Education. I would take an opportunity to talk a little bit about this. What is the premise? Who is our author? And just kind of any other information that you think would be important to a reader who maybe hasn't encountered this text before or just doesn't know as much about it. And then you're going to have your thesis statement. Take a look at the body paragraphs. So as I said, you've already planned out these body paragraphs in your plan. So now it's just a matter of moving them over and writing topic sentences for each of the different body paragraphs. Once you have done that, you are going to decide what quotes you want to use as your support. The quotes are really going to depend on what you're talking about in your paragraph. So again, if you're focusing on a particular grade, you're going to use quotes from that particular grade. If you are focusing on a particular theme or idea or topic, you're going to want to find quotes that relate to that theme or idea or topic. One thing I do want to mention is please do not limit yourself to one sentence or just a couple words. The more you have in terms of quotes, the more you're going to have to discuss, and the easier this essay is going to be. So please try to choose at least a couple sentences for each of these quotes or each of these support so that you have something to work with and you're not trying to write a bunch about, a couple words or a sentence or something like that. And then once you have your three body paragraphs done, you have your conclusion. I always recommend to my students that if you are someone who struggles with the conclusion, which a lot of you do, that is totally fine. I would follow this little hack here. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to revisit your hook. So whatever you chose to be your hook in the introduction, revisit it in the conclusion and spend a couple sentences discussing that. Then you're going to review the main points of your essay. What do you want your reader to take away? What do you think is the most important part of your essay? What is, worth being memorable? And then your final thoughts on the topic. So for this particular essay, I want to know your thoughts on the different themes and ideas that come up in Indian education. Does it match up with your personal experience? Is this something new that you hadn't really heard about before? Just talk a little bit about the topic itself and your feelings on it. And that's always a good way to end an essay like this. Okay, let me know if you have any questions as you're working on your outlines. Otherwise, you are all good to get started, and I will talk to you guys soon.